Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Amanda, and today I'm sharing 3 delicious casserole dishes with you. I hope you guys enjoy this video, so grab your 9x13. Let's get cooking. So for this recipe here, we are making Dorito Casserole. So you're going to need hamburger, just 1 pound of hamburger. I just got this, so it is a big log of it. I just need to separate it. You'll need Doritos. I'm putting corn in mine. You don't have to put corn in yours. You can put beans in it, or you can just literally not put anything extra in it like that at all. 1 can of cheddar cheese soup, some rotel.
I like this.
You like this? Some taco seasoning, some sour cream.
Oh no.
You'll need some cheese shredded. You can use this shredded if you want to. I think this just melts a lot better. And then you'll need a pound of the shredded hash browns. And of course, you'll need your 9x13. So I'm just going to start off by preheating my oven, and then I'm going to take a little bit of chips here. I honestly just kind of eyeballed how much I wanted. It was probably about 2 cups or so, and then I just let my oldest son go crazy with breaking those up. And of course, he is going to help me with this recipe here, making it. But now we got our pound of ground beef in the pan and getting it browned up. And then I'm going to add some seasoning to it. Now I'm going to go ahead and spray my 9x13, add my ground beef in, my hash browns. I ended up not using all of them, so I guess kind of eyeball it, whatever you think is good enough in there. And then we're going to start adding everything else into your dish here. Your rotel, your corn, if you're doing corn or beans, or if you're just not doing that, that's fine too. Your cheddar cheese soup, and then your taco seasoning, and you're going to try and give this a really good mix without spilling it all over the counter. Don't forget a dollop of sour cream as well, and once you get it all mixed up, you're just going to flatten it really well and then put it in the oven for about 30 minutes. Now, once that is done, you're going to add as much cheese as your heart desires on top here. I didn't do that much cheese because I want my block of cheese to last for all 3 of my recipes, but it didn't. It only lasted for the 2, but it's fine. Anyways, add your cheese to the top, and then you're going to add all those crushed Doritos right on top of there as well. And then you're going to pop it back into the oven for an additional 10 minutes. So it's all done, and I added a little bit of taco sauce on top here. You could add shredded lettuce if you want to. I think that would be good as well, but this is definitely one you have to try. So for this recipe here, we are making a cheesy hamburger casserole. So you'll need a pound of hamburger, cheese. I grated about a little more than half a block of shredded cheese. You can use pre-shredded if you want to. I'm using diced potatoes. You can use sliced potatoes if you want to. A can of cheddar cheese soup and a can of cream and mushroom. You'll obviously need your 9x13 dish as well. So I'm just going to start preheating my oven here to 350, and then I'm going to start browning my meat. Now I'm going to add mixed up salt to it, some onion powder, garlic powder, of course, some cumin, just a couple dashes. I do love cumin, and then a few dashes of Worcestershire sauce as well. So real fast, you could use an 8x8 as well. I'm using my 9x13, but we're going to start adding everything into the casserole dish here. Your hamburger, your potatoes, your cream and mushroom soup, your cheddar cheese soup, and then about a half cup of your shredded cheese. Give it a really good mix. Try and spread it all out. Put your cheese on top, and then you are going to cook this in the oven for 30 minutes. So it's all done, and I just served ours with the side of green beans. This was absolutely delicious. This is definitely one you have to try. So this recipe here is going to be a stuffed bell pepper casserole, and you're going to need 2 pounds of meat. I'm actually going to use sausage and hamburger. I'm going to use this Fiesta blend cheese. Use any kind of cheese you want. If you want to use 2 pounds of hamburger, do that. Whatever you want to do. But like I said, I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to use this Fiesta blend because that's what I have on hand. You'll need 1 onion, 2 cups of rice, some tomato paste, rotel. I'm actually using hot. You can use regular if you want to. Some minced garlic, some Worcestershire sauce, some bell peppers, of course. And then the seasonings that I'm going to use are garlic powder, onion powder, some sloppy old mama, some cumin, and then mixed up salt. You can use any kind of seasonings you want to. These are the ones I'm going to use tonight. And then you'll need your 9x13, and then with my rice, I'm actually going to make in my Instapot. So let's get cooking. So I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 and then start on the rice. I am doing it in the Instapot like I mentioned, and I'm going to do 2 cups of rice with 4 cups of water. And then I end up adding in some mixed up salt and then 2 tablespoons of butter as well. So now I'm just going to use my veggie chopper here and get my bell peppers all diced up. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of oil to my pan here, throw in my onions and my bell peppers, let them cook for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to add in my meat. So now that my 2 pounds of meat is in the pan, I'm going to try and chop it up a little bit. And then once it's starting to cook, I'm going to add in a few dashes of Worcestershire sauce, some garlic powder, onion powder, a couple dashes of cumin, and some mixed up salt. I end up adding black pepper and a little bit of Slap Your Mama. Now I'm going to add in a good spoonful of garlic, and then I'm going to add 2 spoonfuls of the tomato paste as well. And then I'm going to add in my rotel. So now I'm going to spray my 9x13, add in my meat mixture, and then some of my rice. I will say that I did not use all of it, but I did use the majority of my rice. And then I'm going to try and give this a really good mix as well as I can, and then put the cheese on top. And then you're going to put it in the oven for 15 minutes. So now it's all done, and this was absolutely delicious. I feel like you could make this dish so fast if you used maybe the microwaved rice and the pre-cut bell peppers, and then of course all you had to do was cook everything up and then bake it in the oven for 15 minutes. So simple and easy. I feel like all these recipes are easy here. They were all so good. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe for more. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.